are a strong person. So baby, keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle. But if you plan to just stand tall.
What's going on, fam? Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVIProgram. On this channel, we are manifesting realities, one change at a time. This is your girl Lavender, your virtual life coach. For those of you that may be new, welcome to the channel. Thank you for checking me out. And for my returning viewers, you a real one. You already know I greatly appreciate you. All right, so before we get into y'all read, please remember, use your discernment, okay? This is a general collective read. Roles can be reversed, and not every reading is going to be your reading. But if you would like to schedule your own personal read, or if you would like to schedule a virtual life coaching session, please follow the QR code that's on your screen. It will take you to everything LAVIProgram, okay? Also, make sure you come join the tribe, all right? Subscribe to the channel, join my YouTube community, as well as follow me on Facebook and Instagram on LAVIProgramLLC, all right? Okay, let's go ahead and let's get into your read. So this read is going to end up being like y'all work, career, and money read. Now this first deck that I'm about to use, it can talk about more than just money, but it will still be like work-related stuff or career-related stuff, but it might not necessarily be about money, okay? So again, use your discernment with this read. And if you like the read and it starts to resonate for you, make sure you hit that like button. All right, here we go, y'all. All right. Let's see. What does the collective need to know right now regarding their work, career, and money? All right, first out, y'all, we got shedding, okay? Shedding says reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. So it seems like you all are going to be shedding something, letting go of something. This could be a mindset, way of doing things, old habits and behaviors. What else for the collective? Okay, we got gambling here. So maybe some of you are trying to take a risk or about to take a risk with something, maybe doing something brand new, because we do have this out the shedding. It says excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. So it looks like, it's like a reminder here to let you know, go ahead and take a chance at something. But let's not be reckless about it. Let's be responsible about it. All right. And logical. Rational and logical. What else for the collective? All right, we have independence. First thing before I even read through this card, first thing I feel with this one is that for some of you, you're leaving a job, you're taking a risk at doing something that might be independent, like entrepreneurial work, or creating something that could be like a side job or some type of side passion that you have, rather than doing a clock in, clock out. For independence, it says manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. So for some of you, you could be having maybe some little sabotaging behaviors when it comes to, managing your money, your finances, your expenses, how you distribute your income, how you emotional spending, maybe different habits and things like that that might interfere when it comes to being independent financially. So, with this one, it's just letting you know, again, it talks about moderation, making sure you're not doing too much when it comes to your assets, especially your money per se. All right. Tell me more for the collective. All right, next out, y'all, we got new beginning. So again, even then, I still feel like for some of you, this independence is going to be with a new beginning, something new that you're doing that, you would not have done before, which of course equates with that shedding. All right, because new skin, new you. So it says you will start a new job and life. Clean sweep over. Hit the reset button. And I do feel like this is what some of you are doing. And you, again, maybe leaving, one job, maybe to go to another, maybe completely changing your career trajectory altogether. And then some of you deciding to go into business for yourself. All right, but you're hitting the reset button with something. I feel like something just doesn't fit you, like it's not a reflection of you. I don't feel like it's more so of, oh, I don't like this job or this job is boring. It's more so like, this isn't me. Give me one more for the collective. All right, we got wellness. So maybe for some of you, it's taking a toll on your health, on your well-being, whether this is your physical state, your emotional state, or your mental state, even your spiritual state, depending upon what this is. All right. So wellness says ensure your body is nourished, join a gym, and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. So maybe some of you, as you're going into this new thing, you might, like I said about new habits and behaviors, some of you might feel like you want to put your, wellness into this, or for some of you, this could be, maybe you want to be a wellness coach in some type of way, and you're creating some new type of um, avenue for revenue or money to start coming in dealing with wellness. But again, like I said, some of you just want to do things healthier. So while you're, you might have this new job or this new opportunity coming in for you, it's like I also want to take care of me so I can maintain and sustain these opportunities that are being given to me. Again, thinking rationally and logically instead of reckless and impulsive. Bottom of the deck, we have fertility. All right. So this says it's time to think about family life and children. Don't sacrifice family for career. So again, moderation. Well, I feel like some of you, it's giving like a hint of desperation here, like you really want to get up out of something. Not desperate to the point like I'll do any and everything just to get up out of here, but more like eagerness to this shift, which kind of also makes me feel like some of you feel like a shift is coming anyway. Um, but just making sure that even though the shift is coming and when you're in it, let's not forget that we also have other priorities, other responsibilities. Let's not sacrifice one for the other. Finding that healthy balance is given Two of Pentacles. Trying to find that healthy balance so that both can grow, because there is a healthy median there. But the only person that can find that is you. All right. Only person that can even sustain it once it's found is you. Yes, listen, man. Authority. The only person that can sustain it is you. It says take on the role of a leader and everyone will respect you. Be self-confident. Yes. You're being a leader now, or to be the leader now in your life, rather than again how the independence card came up saying don't depend on others. Maybe there was a shift where some of you, could be codependent upon something or dependent upon others for things that you need. Excuse me, y'all. For things that you need or to make ends meet, but it seems like you're coming into your own now. It's like that pattern no longer suffices for you, and not just to a point where it don't benefit me, because I feel like it would still benefit. If this scenario is your story, it's more so of it's like I want to stand on my own 2 feet now. It's giving maturity and growth, right? Like a new milestone into someone's life. All right, let's get some more clarity on these cards, y'all. Clarify these cards for the collective. Give me more clarity for the collective on these cards, please. All right, here we go, y'all. All right, tell me more about shedding here for the collective. Tell me more about shedding here for the collective. All right, so first out we have boss. Tell me one more for shedding. Tell me more for shedding. All right, and we have impatience. Again, I feel like some of you are eager to start something new. You don't want to do the clock in, the clock out type of thing here. You want to be your own boss. And I feel like, with shedding saying time to set higher goals, I feel like this is the goal that's being pursued now. There's something more that you want. Where you currently are isn't sufficing anymore. You want something more. Yeah, I mean, of course, more money, but at the bottom of the deck, we have fortune here. So, of course, someone wants, more money, more asset, more ways in being able to know that I'm financially secure, I'm not having to live necessarily paycheck to paycheck, but being able to also do something that, like I said, aligns with self, okay? But it does say, as you sit back and watch your dreams manifest before your eyes, you are filled with a profound sense of gratitude and wonder. So I do feel like fortune, at least your definement of that, I feel like fortune is definitely coming. But also, again, just reminding yourself, like how it was said about not sacrificing. Don't sacrifice things as you start seeing things to improve. Maybe that's the behavior that needs to be shared. It's kind of like, let's not put all our eggs in one basket too soon before things can really start to manifest for us, okay? All right, what's gambling here? Because it do say don't risk too much. Come on now. Clarify gambling here for the collective. What's gambling for the collective? All right, so we have artist. Give me one more. Give me one more. And we have laziness. Okay. So I feel like with this artist card here that it's like someone is trying to paint the future or the ideal destination of where they're trying to go when it comes to their career, their work, their money, and you're trying to paint this depiction of what you see. But there could be because we have laziness here. I feel like be mindful that we're not trying to take shortcuts. Um, Shortcuts might seem like you get to the destination faster, but you could be also missing out on things that makes that foundation that you're trying to really build actually be secure. You know, if you miss putting nails in the lumber exactly where it needs to go, then you can step on this foundation and fall straight through, or these boards can shake and move and you see through. Either way, you're going down. You feel what I'm saying? Bottom of the deck, we have author. You can write how your story goes, but it's on you. Are you going to continue to do the same type of things where you're allowing yourself to be lazy, whether that is to be mentally lazy or physically lazy, not really want to put in the effort on wanting everything for nothing or bare minimum at all? It's not going to be, that's not rational to think that way, okay? These are habits and behaviors and thought processes that are going to need to be rectified and addressed and corrected, reframed, restructured in some way. All right, so that way, again, here we go with the independence card now. We're about to clarify so that you don't depend on others. All right, tell me more about independence here for the collective. Tell me more about independence here for the collective. Okay, so we have competition. So maybe some of you, with competition, I feel like maybe some of you feel like there's too much competition out there for something that you want to do, or you could be trying to like not backslide physically, but it's like planting some negative seeds in your own head, like it's giving like Eight of Swords, kind of, having your own negative beliefs of self and your abilities and what asset you truly are. But this could have been what had you stuck depending on others because you weren't giving yourself the applause that was necessary. Give me one more for independence. Just remember, that the only competition is you. It's literally only you versus you. Yeah, reckless. Yeah. This competition, way, it was what was keeping you locked. Like these are literally two locks for this card. Both of these cards represent a lock. These are the things that were keeping you locked down, dependent upon others, unable to move, restricted in some way, or in multiple ways. But this is talking about being able to manage things more effectively, especially when it comes to your money. The independence card talks about managing your money yourself, not relying on someone else to do it. So, this could be allowances that someone got. Maybe somebody got a sugar mama or sugar daddy. And this, you didn't have to really do much to get what you needed. But again, I feel like that's not what somebody wants anymore. Like it's getting old. It's still beneficial, but it's like it's getting old. It's not what somebody wants anymore. Somebody wants something more now. Yeah, bottom of the deck is pressure. All right, so this says be aware of how family influences and social pressures are influencing your career choices. So there could be something where, someone is maybe trying to push you out of doing something in the way in which you do it. I feel like because this is underneath the independence card, this is someone trying to be like supportive by pushing you, out of maybe behavior that you currently do or ways in which you think and you move that might be destructive. And sometimes when it's us, we can't really see it because it's become a norm. But someone on the outside can maybe see, a behavior or a pattern that is not so much beneficial or doesn't align with where we say we're trying to go or what we're trying to do. So this could be somebody trying to push you further along as well. What's new beginning here for the collective? All right, what's new beginning here for the collective? All right, so first out we have inner work. So this could be, some shadow work that someone is doing. I feel like trying to make sure that they don't squander this new opportunity. Give me one more. And we got host. So let me see, bottom of the deck, author again. Okay, so I feel like this could be someone, like I said, how someone could be assisting you with, kind of writing your story. I feel like this could be also support to a point where the inner work that's being done is like the self-discovery with this new beginning. This new beginning could also be helping someone to really discover who they are, what they're capable of. This could be through training and different things that you now have to do that you never would have had to do without this job or this opportunity here. You know what I'm saying? So, but with host, it says whether your space is physical or digital, you could find a lot of fulfillment in being a host. So I don't know if like with this new beginning, if this might be something where you have to take the lead on something or you have to initiate something, bring people together or create a space for people to come. Take that as it resonates, but somehow, some way, you're going to have to kind of take a leadership role, an initiation role, a facilitator type of role to host something regarding this new beginning. Let me get one more for new beginning. One more. Okay, we got unworthy here. This is also a lock. Okay. So it says, do you generally believe in your worthiness to obtain the abundance you desire? So this could be what this inner work is that's being done, and you're taking the initiative, some type of leadership ability to facilitate something. This could be so much as, maybe getting consultation or counseling or mentorship in some way regarding this new beginning. This could be some type of training, where you might just feel like, I'm inadequate in some way or like imposter syndrome in some way. But I feel like, listen, bottom of the deck is empowerment. I was literally just about to say, I feel like though, this is something that's going to dissipate with the training, with the mentoring, with the self-discovery, with the being honest and true with yourself about the things that you need to change and actively doing things to change them. This is going to build you. This is going to empower you. This is the key to this lock. Do you feel me? Okay, this is the key to this lock. This is what's unlocking now. You're now, I feel like, being able to see your power, not just talk about it and it just be like empty air. No, you are going to be able to see your power. And it might be gradual, step by step, but it's there, it's noticeable, where you'll be able to look back and be like, damn, just such and such amount of time ago, I wasn't, able to do such and such, or I didn't know such and such, I didn't have such and such. And now, you're further ahead and you're like, dang, if somebody would have told me such and such time ago that I would have had that, I probably would have laughed at them. I probably wouldn't believe them. But it's like, it's here, it's coming, and it's going to boost your confidence and your esteem. And you are literally going to be able to build your inner foundation, not just your material world out here, okay? This is where the wellness comes in, which is what we're about to clarify now with wellness, all right? Tell me more about wellness for the collective. Tell me more about wellness here for the collective. Believe, y'all. It's another key. Like I said, you're going to start to believe and understand that you are capable of doing what you need to do to obtain the things that you want to obtain, to have the life that you want to have for yourself. Give me one more. One more. Another key, y'all. Listen, decision. It's just on you to make the decision. To want to have this wellness, to live that healthier lifestyle, to build you inside and out, whether it's with your career, your job, your money, or just you as the common denominator that makes any of the rest of that even exist. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to believe in your capabilities. And I feel like you are about to believe in your capabilities. You're making a decision to do things better, to do things healthier for yourself. Bottom of the deck, but some of y'all still struggling with conditioning. These could be people who might have talked down on you, maybe told you weren't going to be nothing, or that, something was going to be too hard for you to be able to accomplish, or you're not smart enough for something, you ain't paid enough for something, you don't have some type of degree or certification to do something. And I feel like you're ready to shit on somebody. Like, because we know the new beginning is coming in. You got people that's going to want to help you and assist you and support you, but you're not going to be independent. I mean, you're not going to be dependent. You're going to be independent, though. This is you being that sponge, not necessarily being that leech anymore. In whatever way that you could have leached, be honest with yourself when it comes to that. In whatever way you could have been sucking life and support from others or something else, you're now standing on your own 2 feet. This is what you're going towards. But just remember, like it says at the end right here, don't sacrifice family and career. So just be mindful. Be mindful that you're being this authority. You're being the authority over your life, okay? Over your wealth that's coming in, and clearly your wellness, all right? Internal and external. Just we gotta unlock this. And I feel like by you believing in yourself and your capabilities here and making a decision to do what's necessary for you and what you say you want, this conditioning, you're gonna be able to unlock that lock super quick. You're going to be able to unlock it before you know it. This lock, it never existed. Yes, and you'll be able to make passive income. Again, let's go back to those of you that might be doing something that's entrepreneur work or creating some type of odd job, side hustle. But yeah, man, this was so collective. But that's what I got for y'all, collective. Again, thank you all for joining me. New people, I appreciate you if you made it to the end of the video. And my returning people, again, big ups to you for sticking it out. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you join the tribe here. Join my community on YouTube. Again, if you are looking for your own personal tarot read or life coaching session, whether you need personal guidance or spiritual guidance, follow that QR code on your screen. Get at your girl. Let's get to work, okay? Again, thank you to all of my supporters and my clientele that I've currently been able to acquire along the way as I have been pushing more and more videos out and putting myself out there. Thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to my clientele that I have. And let's get to work. Let's get to work. You can make your appointment now. Appointments are indeed available. All right. So let's get to work and let's continue to pour into each other. Okay. All right, y'all. See you on the next video. Take care. Bye.